When we solve equations, I always spend a little bit more time with these foundational concepts and visualizing the model, because as the problems get more complicated, understanding this model and how it works at its basic point allows you to solve those more complicated problems with ease. Now we're to the point, though, where we want to be able to visualize the model. We shouldn't have to draw the X strips and the tiles every single time. Instead, we can just visualize in our mind's eye what's going on when we see x minus 9 equals 4. We know if we're balancing on the equals, I'm visualizing x hanging out with 9 negatives. Well, the way I get rid of those 9 negatives is 9 positives to create those 0 pairs, leaving behind just the x on one side. And 4 plus 9 would give us 13 positives on the right side. If I saw a problem like 13 equals 27 plus x, I'm not going to put out 27 and 13 tiles. Instead, I'm going to visualize in my mind's eye. On one side are 13 positives. On the other side are 27 positives and an x. To get rid of those 27 positives, we use 27 negatives on both sides. That's going to create the 0 pairs so that the x is alone. And 13 minus 27 will leave us with 14 negative tiles after those 0 pairs go away. If I see a problem like 7x equals 147, I'm visualizing in my mind's eye 7x, or 7 individual x strips that need to be divided up into 7 individual groups. Doing the same thing with the 147 tiles on the right side, dividing by 7, x is left being equal to 21. Finally, if I see 5 is equal to x divided by negative 2, as I balance on that equal sign, I know we've got half of an x. We get rid of that divide by 2 by multiplying by 2. But again, because of the negative, we're going to have to flip everything. So we'll multiply by a negative 2, so it flips over. That negative 2 divides out with the negative 2, and I'm just left with x equals negative 10. And so that is how I'm going to visualize in my mind's eye each of these different types of problems without having to draw the model out every time. It's your turn to practice some of these. Let your instructor know if you have any questions.